President Trump speaks on the phone with Russian President Vladimir Putin in a push to end the war on Ukraine. Our senior White House correspondent Peter Doocy is live on the North Lawn with more. The president has now talked about the contents of that call. What did he say?
John, President Trump says the discussions about a ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine are underway now. He said they were starting immediately after the conclusion of the call, and he went on, part of a long post. The tone and spirit of the conversation were excellent. If it wasn't, I would say so now rather than later. Russia wants to do large-scale trade with the United States when this catastrophic bloodbath is over, and I agree. There's tremendous opportunity for Russia to create massive amounts of jobs and wealth. And later in the post, the president says the Vatican, as represented by the Pope, has stated that it would be very interested in hosting the negotiations. Let the process begin. The president also said that he has now talked to allies from the EU, including France's Macron, Italy's Meloni, Germany's Merz, among others. And we know that going into this call, President Trump was trying his best not to demonize Putin.
Putin ghosted everybody at these peace talks last week. As President Trump phones him today to try to figure out an end to the Ukraine war, does he think that Putin is the good guy or the bad guy?
I'll let the president speak on that conversation later. He's made his feelings about both sides of this war quite clear throughout it. He wants to see it end.
And there are not going to be any new sanctions against Russia for now. Marco Rubio and Scott Bessent were teasing that as a possibility if they felt after this call that Vladimir Putin was, their word, tapping the U.S. along. But they concluded that was not the case, so no new sanctions. John?
All right, it looks like we're going to be hearing from the president soon at a bill signing. The pool was just called to the Palm Room, so we'll stand by for that. Peter, thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.